last
7.
many years of stored in a cool, dry location.
Oh no, it hasn't been stored in either of those type of locations for a while.
Okay.
Hello everybody, welcome to another day with the Knorps. We're continuing some projects from the last video. I'm headed over to the warehouse to build the shelves that are going to go in that closet that we want to store some more food in. Megan is working on actually a new project. This is a painting job that she got.
Well, somebody hired me to paint this and it seemed pretty simple. I was just wiping it down after I sanded it, and then I thought, oh, maybe the bottom needs to be cleaned, and I look, you guys.
Whoa!
Yikes!
Spider City!
Woo! There we go, this feels good. Look at all the spider eggs, Jude.
Look at them.
Egg sacks, I guess I should say.
Now they're just gonna hatch in our trash. No, those are probably, they're not, I don't think they're alive anymore.
You probably already have.
You're probably right. Meanwhile, you and Jude are playing over there. Andrew is editing his video, right?
Yeah.
On our awesome computer. You listen, we had some people complain and they said, hey, get Esther a new laptop. This isn't Esther's laptop, this is the family laptop. So we all suffer together with this laptop.
Yep.
We suffer equally because it's the one that we all share. And, well, it costs money and life is expensive, so that expense is gonna have to wait. Peter, what are you doing?
Drawing
What are you drawing?
stuff.
The stuff. Peter's drawing. Those two are playing. Asher's gonna go with me. Asher's at work. Pearl's upstairs working on something. I don't know what. And probably jewelry. And the kitty is hanging out at the window. Kitty, you watching them play? Pearl just came downstairs. This is what she's doing. Working on more jewelry stuff. Looks good. Pearl also got a haircut recently, right?
Yep. I did too.
Oh, you did too? Man, we have haircuts all over the place around here. Everyone's looking good. Yep, looks pretty nice.
Haircuts all around.
Except for me. Came over to the warehouse. Asher is tidying up this little area over here, where he does his blacksmithing stuff. We're actually probably gonna build a new forge situation for him because the one that we got on through Amazon pretty much fell apart. So did not last. The doors fell off. The inside is all coming apart. So I think we're gonna build something that's built to burn the that coke stuff. And he'll use that, but we got to clear that out so he has somewhere to work. But right now I'm actually working on, I'm going to put this shelving unit together or build it. I have all this material, an extra sheet of plywood, and then I have a bunch of stuff from the old bunk beds that we had made, the triple bunk bed that we made for the girls, which was altered and kind of taken apart. So I've got a bunch of material here that I can just sort of take apart and then repurpose. So I'm gonna, see about cutting this up. This will be our actual shelf material. And then everything else will be supporting material. So yeah, I've got all these good 2x4s, so I might as well use them instead of just having them sit here because we're not gonna go back to the triple bunk. First task is to cut this down to the shelf size that I want. And I'm gonna need Asher's help for that because I don't want to get out the circular saw, so we're just gonna do it on the table saw. So that's a 2-man job. Okay, we got our shelves cut. Not quite as easy as I'd hoped it would be,
Hey, Rob,
but
that's pretty good.
yeah, you can borrow that. Anyway, so those are cut. That's going to be how big the shelves are. I'm going to make some framing to go underneath them, and then basically just attach some 2x4s as big long legs that go up the whole thing. And that should be it. So I think I'm going to take apart just one of these. I think all I need to take one of these apart. I can create two 2x3s, which is the material I'm using because that's what I had left over from the rabbit hutch. I can kind of mill that down with the table saw. And I think just one of these should give me enough material to finish off with everything I need. So here's my progress so far. I have all my longer pieces, shorter pieces down there for this is the little box that goes underneath the shelf. My plan is just to attach the plywood to this, and then I'm just going to take some 2x4, well actually more like 2x3 material maybe, depending on what I've got here, and just make legs that go all the way up on the outside, kind of attached out here, and you have, shelves that go up. So we will see if that simple design holds like I hope it will. Okay, there it is. It didn't quite work the way I thought it would. I have an extra shelf. It seemed like if I put all the shelves in there wouldn't be enough room, but I guess we'll take it over to the house and see. I want to leave kind of a bigger gap for bigger things, a bigger, shelf space, but I don't know if that will be necessary. So we'll take it home and see. Okay, I just got back. Asher and I did, at least. We're not going to bring it in quite yet because the closet isn't ready. Megan painted this little number. Looks pretty good.
Thanks.
Was it fun?
Wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad?
I
Good.
don't mind painting.
That's good.
Then I just need your help putting the new poles on.
All right, we got to add some new hardware to it. Looks like you're making us. Oh, is this the leftover?
Pork.
We had
like Cuban sandwiches.
we had pork tenderloin last night and had a lot left over. We had our family over, or extended
Well,
family.
I do it with dinner.
Extra piece.
And Mom is making sandwiches out of leftovers for us. Homemade bread, pork tenderloin, and cheese.
I
Yummy.
didn't put any mustard on it. If we had pickles, that'd be really good. But...
What about the fried pickles?
Well, yeah, but
Those
if
are
we
the
had
best.
regular pickles in the sandwich, that would make it a true Cuban,
Oh, you're right. We should say, people need to know this.
The people, they need to
We
know.
found this at Costco. Maybe
I ate so many at lunch.
the yummiest food ever. Crispy dillies.
Hey, Dilly Dilly.
These kind of took the place of their crispy onions. They're good. Yum yum. Asher, I didn't show Asher while we were there. He actually managed to fix his forge to get the doors reattached.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We're gonna put some new fire brick inside of it and see if we can make it work.
Yeah. Hopefully it will.
Asher is a handy dandy guy.
It says to get out your mouth.
Takes after his grandpa, not me. Esther disappeared. She was working ice cream today. I'm not sure what else is going on, but...
We found more things for school.
What's that?
Oh, we found more things for school.
Oh! Mom and her also, they actually had to refilm the thing for Esther's application for her scholarship. There was a technical difficulty with it, so they refilmed that while I was gone.
I got my cup off here.
Okay. Those look like good sandwiches. We
On
got
the other side.
sliced apples and some a little
Just saying,
Dorito
I
box.
didn't yell.
What's that?
Well, I was like, Pearl, go to the other side. It sounded like I was being mean, but I
Oh.
wasn't. Right, Pearl?
She wasn't being mean.
Loving mother.
You all have to agree with that. Okay, we're gonna eat. Esther had a church activity to go to, so she's not eating here tonight. It's just us. All right, now we have this here. I'm interested to see if it's actually gonna fit. It looks a lot bigger now. All right, so Asher, I think what we need to do, open that other door there. We're gonna need to take it into that room and then bring it into the closet. Is there room? Whoa, money.
$6.
$6. Oh,
$7.
wow, someone left some money behind. Watch that. Is it yours?
Hey Andrew, is this your $7?
Okay, Asher, let's clear this other room. Well, here we are, and it won't go in. I didn't think about how it might be the right length to fit once it's in there, but the problem is we can't get it in there because when it's diagonal like this, it's too big, so it hits. We even remove this door, which is just, a few pins. So I think I've decided is that what I'll do is I'll just take it apart and I'll have to put it together inside the closet. I think that'll work. I'm selling a story right now. Anyway, so I think I'll take it apart and see if I can put it together in pieces, just put it together inside the closet and see if it makes fit. It's gonna be annoying because when we move out, we'll have to disassemble it, but I think it'll be more work to take it all apart completely and have to cut it all down and make it smaller. So I started taking it apart and realized even taking it apart, there's not actually enough room to put it together in the closet because I have to have the drill on from the ends, put screws in, that sort of thing. So I think I'm just gonna have to take it back to the shop from the warehouse. A little too late tonight, but take it back tomorrow and shorten everything by about 6 inches so it can just kind of slide into that closet. So a little bit of a bummer, but that's part of the learning process. Meanwhile, people are hanging out in here.
I put my shoes on it and we just left it on the couch.
Mom is
And people would come
talking
over
to
and
Elijah
we're
on the
just
phone,
would try not
showing
look
off
at it
pictures
because
of
they
her
thought it
college.
was a real person sitting over there, and they're like, "What is that? Who is that?" And it was awesome. That looks really real. Huh?
Showing Elijah all your fun times you had in college.
Yes.
Wow, so
You
fun.
don't put this on the video. This
Too
is
late.
Me,
It's already on the video.
Halloween, 3 different costumes.
You
Here's
can't
my
stop
hobo
me.
costume.
What are you doing, Eve?
These were some photos me and my roommate took.
You're folding some paper.
Yeah.
Make it look like that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And yeah.
Does it look that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty close.
And
What are you gonna put inside?
nothing.
You don't know. Well, I'm sure find something to put in there. All right, it's the next day, back over at the warehouse. I've got to get this shelving reconfigured. So there's a couple of things I'm gonna do. I decided I need to shorten it, but part of that is I'm actually gonna take the legs, which were initially I had built it so the legs were on the outside of the shelves. I'm gonna try to make it so I can put them on the inside. So they don't add to the footprint, but they still offer, do what they need to do. Basically gonna make this thing smaller and then hopefully get it back over there and get it in the closet. But before I get started on finishing up the shelving, I wanted to show you guys the cool thing I got from Anker. And Anker is America's #1 charging brand with over 65 million users. As you have seen, and as this video is kind of showing, we are trying to do our best to be a little more prepared when you might have a little bit of an emergency. Food is one of those things, but power is another issue. And always, I've been thinking about kind of what you do when there's no electricity, or if you might lose power for a day or two, what your options would be. And Anker, this company, happened to reach out to us and ask us if we want to try out this little device they've got. So I said, yeah. So let me show you what they sent and kind of how it works. This is the Anker Powerhouse 300, and it's pretty cool. You plug it in to charge it, and it's at 100%. Took maybe, I don't know, a couple hours to charge it initially. And then you can use it to power or charge devices you might have that need power. So you've got the USB ports, you've got your USB-C port as well. You got the option to plug in your 12 volt power, which is something that comes out of your, you know, your car. They actually send some different cords with it, USB-C, which obviously goes in there, or a USB to USB-C cord, so you can kind of go either way. I went ahead and plugged in, I didn't bring a bunch of stuff with me to show being used, but obviously I'm not too super prepared for this, but this is the little readout you get when you turn it on. You can see what kind of power you've got on the actual battery itself. I plugged in one of my chargers for my batteries for the drill or you know, my DeWalt stuff. And what it does is, as it's plugged in, it shows what kind of wattage is going out. And if I unplug it, that'll kind of change to what's kind of going out and how many hours I can expect of use or charging according to what's going out. And that kind of changes depending on what you plug in there. So you could really have up to 8 items plugged in here at any one time. But it does a great job of charging laptops. You can charge an iPhone 12 up to 20 times. You can charge a MacBook Air 2020 3 to 4 times, or an iPad Air up to 7 times. It can also run small appliances like a mini cooler, fan lamp, or even a Wi-Fi router. Really has a lot of power. This is the 300. There's a couple versions that are a little bit bigger than this, but it's quiet, doesn't make any noise, not like a generator does. Also has this cool light in the back for kind of ambient, or you know, sort of to light a larger area, or even has a cool more like a flashlight option, and it blinks. Anyways, that's cool. So this is the Anker Powerhouse 300. So if you want to give that a try and get your own little powerhouse, go to the link in the description. Check them out, see if that's something that might work for you. Like I said, it's a great option as a supplemental power source. Or if you're going to be out away from power but need to charge things or run small items, you could bring along. It's really easy. It's got this cool handle, easy to carry with you, and pretty sturdy. So give it a shot. All right, now it's time to get back on these shelves. All right, here it is. I already moved up here to the front of the warehouse to take it over to the house. I wonder if I can get it in here by myself. It's pretty heavy. But yeah, it's all right. Worked it out kind of as I went. The big question is whether it will fit.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if it fits. Hello. Whoa! Sorry. Okay, come on out. Sorry.
You're gonna stop! We're gonna start all over!
Oh my goodness. Woohoo! Okay.
For a moment there, you weren't sure,
I
huh?
was worried. Okay, it fits. And I didn't even close the door.
Wow. Okay, now we
That's it.
can bring our stuff in, huh?
Yep. So the whole reason we did this. It's hard because the supports take up space.
That, like that.
Like that. So we went over to the warehouse and got some of our stuff that was in, in boxes. Realizing that it's probably best to store this stuff in
Tape on this.
air-conditioned space or heated space.
You guys put some tape on that label.
Tape it. We got this stuff a while ago. It's just, I don't know I don't even know what this company's name is. I don't remember. Essentials something or other.
Emergency Essentials.
Yeah. Anyways, we got this way back when. I don't remember when. But it's kind of freeze-dried stuff that comes in cans.
It says it's good until...
It's like
will last
2007.
many years if stored in a cool, dry location.
Oh no. It hasn't been stored in either of those type of locations for a while. You know what we could also do? We could clear all that out on the top there.
Yeah, we should.
And then we can
Once
have more
we get
space.
stuff.
Food storage?
Yep.
Is this all what it's for?
Huh?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, this closet's pretty much going to be...
super cool.
Also, this is giving us the chance to do a little inventory
Peanut butter powder, cool.
what we have or don't have. All right, Mom's getting this stuff out. We just found her homemade sunscreen.
And
Was
a bag
hiding-
of candles. Christmas candles.
Naturally.
Naturally.
Oh, this is so good to clean this closet out.
Well,
This is
Mom
all- that's all
cleaned
the
it out
winter
when he's
stuff.
Going like this,
Oh, that's how Mom does it.
and like we'll figure that out later. Yeah, figure it out.
One thing at a time. You can't do it all at once.
The case is right there.
Kitty in the box. Now he's like, oh, another box. These kitties have been, well, at least Calster's been very curious about this whole situation. Everything's in. Got room for more stuff. It's a pretty good selection of powdered or dehydrated options.
1 thing of wheat, lots of rice, some pasta, some canned tomatoes. I want to keep getting canned tomatoes.
Elvis.
Kitties in there.
We need to get more salt. We need to get some oil.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
just need like,
Powdered
You need to
milk.
freeze
just kind of
salt.
keep adding as we go.
Let's
Nice.
open this up though. It looks old. Let's see what this looks like inside.
What is it?
I think my parents gave this to me years ago.
Okay, let's see what's in this.
First thing, I have to find a candle.
It's got a blue handle.
Blue? See, I was looking for red. That's the last one. Look how gross it is on the top. Maybe I should wash it off just in case they're not bad.
Yeah. Oh, there goes the air.
This smells okay. Here, go ahead, Ash. That's hard on Mom's hands.
It smells sweet.
It's dried strawberries.
Oh, I thought it was flour.
Okay, don't go all the way. Kind of, let's try to like
What is this?
dried strawberries.
Actually, totally fine. Well, I mean,
So fine, you're willing to try it?
you try it, Ash.
I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it.
Jude is all for it.
But what you brown for me?
Those are good.
Careful, don't here.
Jude likes it.
Don't get too many.
Jude approved.
Those would probably be really good on some cereal.
Let's try it. Ooh, that's tart. Not much taste. It's just tart.
It's kind of sour.
Or sour, yeah.
They look kind of old to me.
Yeah, I don't think those taste great. Let's chuck them.
Jude ate like 4.
Go watch.
Yeah, I did.
In and out.
There we go. Oh.
Oh, it smells terrible.
And
It
Jude
smells
ate
like someone's
smell
attic.
terrible,
I think it
but-
smells like attic. I feel like it smells like attic with flowers in it or something.
Is it out?
It just kind of turned to, it's got so dry
Yeah.
and lost anything.
It's got. I can't even. There's got to be a date on here.
Oh.
Either way, we're done with that one. Well, it's now the evening time.
And doggy.
Yeah, we're gonna make some cookies.
You want to get out the cookie sheets?
Jude wanted to make some cookies, so we got this off of all recipes.
Mommy.
And we're gonna make some banana chocolate chip cookies.
That is for cooling them afterwards, but we need the actual sheets that we're going to bake them on.
Oh.
Yeah, cookie sheets, friend.
Cooking cheese.
We should put those over on the other counter.
Mike, what's your secret recipe for softening butter?
I do defrost on there.
Okay, defrost.
Defrost, and then I hit number 1. And then I hit defrost again, I think. Oh, sorry, now do 1 again. And then just start. No, do 1, 0. No.
Okay.
Oh no. You are screwing this up so bad. 1, and then 1, 0, then start. But you only let it go for like 5 seconds, then you turn it off and go again. It's going way too long. It's gonna melt. It's gonna melt. It's gonna melt. See? Melted. So I go 5 seconds at a time.
Mommy.
And then I turn it.
Thank you, Jude.
Hey, you do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? It's softened, not melted. That's what it calls
we're
for.
cream it with the baking sugar in it.
Oh man, yummy, yummy.
Banana.
Have you been making more stuff today, Eve?
It
It worked?
Yep.
I
Okay, we
Okay.
need to cream the butter with the sugar. So can you get out?
Jude. Oh, is he not helping you with that?
wanna. I am.
Hey,
Jude really
let's
wants to
put
do
this sugar in here.
What? You want to show us what you have? What is it? It looks like a present. Good job.
Sugar in there.
What is this?
Didi.
A kitty?
Yeah. Didi and
That's a kitty.
There you go.
That's the sound the kitty makes.
Okay, now we're gonna turn this on. Oh, we need to plug it in.
Yes, that always helps. First question, tech support will ask you.
You want to
Yeah.
mix this together?
It always has to smell good.
Oh yeah, butter and sugar.
The best.
Get the brownest bananas in there. We gotta mash them up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those ones.
We need 1 cup. So probably just 2 of those. So take those.
Okay, mashed bananas. And the real banana. The non-mashed variety. There they are. Ready to go. Have you tried the dough yet?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it like
Is this gonna make enough cookies for all of us?
It says it makes 18.
Jude is taking advantage of the dough on the
Sometimes
hook.
best not to have lots of cookies.
Mommy?
Yeah.
What was
I
that?
love them.
I don't think that's true.
You want to help?
Yeah.
It's always best to have lots of cookies. The more the better.
Okay, you wanted to do
Eve has some good
Okay, put it
faces.
right there.
It's a bitty.
You're scooping it.
Easy peasy, she says.
Da?
Mm-hmm.
Just squeeze.
You gotta lift it up.
You gotta lift up though. Yeah.
There
there
you
you
go. Good job.
It's a bitty.
I don't remember banana chocolate chip cookies or pumpkin chocolate chip cookies being a thing until I was like a teenager. I feel like they are like a newer invention.
Probably not, but I think I remember pumpkin chocolate chip
As a kid?
cookies when I was a kid.
Oh,
I think.
I don't remember them until I was a teenager. And like
You don't think they were invented until you were a teenager?
I just don't think they became a thing. Like
We're gonna have to Google that
I mean,
and
like
find out.
when we were kids,
We're
like
gonna get to the bottom
there
of
were
this.
green apples and red apples. You know, maybe Golden
Granny
Delicious.
Smith, Golden Delicious, and what were the red ones?
Red Delicious.
I don't know what the red ones are called. You're right. Well, now there's like a million different types of apples.
And like there was
Man,
lots of
we
things
are
we
so
just did not
old.
eat as kids.
The world has come a long ways.
There we have extra. Let's make more.
Oh boy.
Scratch in 12 to 15 minutes.
12.
Yeah.
Okay, I googled when pumpkin chocolate chip cookies were invented, Megan.
Not invented. I'm saying when they became like a thing.
Well, okay, but that's when they would be invented, right?
No, because like it's being invented, just not catch hold.
Okay, well, there's no history of the pumpkin chocolate chip cookie.
Duh.
turns out. But the chocolate chip cookie, on the other hand, this might be some people might be interested in this, was invented in 1937.
Wow, the world was without chocolate chip cookies?
Yes, it was a woman who worked at the Toll House Inn. She was making her regular cookies where she would usually melt chocolate into it, like a
Swirl or something?
it was like a melty sort of chocolatey cookie. But she ran out of chocolate, so she went and got a semi-sweet baker like chocolate bar and just like broke it up and put it in the dough. And she thought it would just like melt into it evenly, but it didn't melt. It just stayed, they stayed suspended in there. Chocolate chip cookie.
And
That's
people
why,
went nuts over it.
and that was in their recipe book, the Toll House Inn recipe book. So there you go. Thank you. I forgot her name, but
Toll
I really,
House woman.
whoever you are, Toll House lady, you're awesome. We pulled the first batch out. They're a little bit
Like, these are so dark on the
dark,
bottom.
little overdone maybe.
And I did the least amount of time, so I think it was too hot. I just turned it down.
What this means is we got to eat these fast before they get hard, right? That's what I say.
Well, I like cooking right.
You're taking your Invisalign out? Okay, sorry. Still gonna make them presentable.
Well, it just feels happier when it's on a pretty plate and we're all sitting around eating milk and cookies.
The kids that are a little bit older are just coming back from a church activity. That's
We're at
why
a pool party for the end of summer.
we don't see them here right now. But we gotta eat these before they get home, or else they're gonna eat them.
Come down here, guys. He's like,
They are gonna be kind of hot. So we got them out just a minute ago. But maybe like break it in half and then eat it.
No.
let the heat out.
Yeah.
Let the heat out.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
What's that?
Oh, whoa, whoa.
No, really right. Mom thinks they're good. What do you guys think?
Really good.
Yeah.
Even the crunch on the bottom is really good.
Okay. And I better eat some too.
This ain't no jam. Jam can scram. Baby, come on. Kiss.
Good job today.
Thanks. Feels good to have that done. That was a day longer than I thought it was going to take.
Well, it's just also nice to like
Even the simple projects.
know what we have so we can,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Right, so that's all done. The cookies were really good. And I think we're going to end the video there. So that was a 2-day.
Two-dayer. Twofer.
Twofer, right. So thanks for coming along. Like, comment, subscribe. Go to knorppandsouth.com and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.